This is JC DeLass with this week's Fidelis Care Coaches Corner, and our guest this week is Margaret Yerdon-Grange. She's the head softball coach at the University of Rochester. Coach, you're beginning your 8th season as head coach, 13th year overall in the program. What is it about coaching at the U of R that's been so appealing for you?
I have an opportunity to work with great student athletes at a great university, top-notch academics, and, to also have a really competitive softball program.
You talk about the academics. I know that's very important. Is there a certain type of student athlete that you're looking for when you're out recruiting?
We are certainly looking for students that are pushing themselves in high school, achieving in high school, and, we want them to get here and to be able to do the work and be able to balance playing a sport as well.
What are some of the challenges that you face coaching softball at this level now?
I think it's always challenging every year because you have a different team. You have to go out and recruit every single year and bring in top caliber athletes, and then that way your program can continue to get better.
You were a former player back in the day in college. Does that help you at all in relating to the kids and how they have to juggle academics and athletics?
I think certainly, especially playing at a higher level where there's more of a time commitment, I understand how to balance academics, and I know that it's difficult for them, and we try to, arrange our schedule the best we can to help them, with their classes and stuff like that.
We talk about balancing time commitments. You have a young family. How difficult is that to get that balance between home life and also coaching?
It's certainly a challenge, having 4 little kids, but I have a great husband who does a lot, so that's really, what keeps us going, and, the season is difficult, but we can manage it.
When you have the kids around you, I'd imagine that's a lot of fun, but again, it can be a little bit of a challenge because you got to make sure you're still paying attention to your other kids. That's the kids on the team.
Yeah, certainly I think, I can relate well to the girls because now I do have kids of my own, and, managing the, 18 to 22-year-olds that I have on the team, and then my 4 little kids at home.
You've made it to the NCAA playoffs 3 straight seasons now. What has been some of the keys to success in maintaining that level?
I think, recruiting, trying to find the best athletes, both locally and nationally really helps us be able to be successful and competitive year in and year out. I think our players have an excellent work ethic, and, that's part of our program now, that they're used to working really hard in the off season on their own and working hard in the weight room and during practice, and I think that helps us excel.
What's the best advice that you could give high school student athletes right now as they prepare for hopefully continuing their careers at the college level?
I think you see a lot of high school athletes right now that are kind of playing one sport, and, I would say one of the main things you can do, besides keeping up with all your academics, taking the most challenging courses you can, is, try to cross-train a little bit, try to play more than one sport. It's not going to hurt you. Even the best college coaches in the country recruit athletes that play more than one sport. So I think that's certainly something students could do that could help them at the next level.
Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching this week's Fidelis Care Coaches Corner.